the sky. Dreamer, I won't be wasting your time. Dreamer, look into the stars. Dreamer, and I don't know who you are. 'Cause I got nowhere to go. Man, I got nowhere to be. But here, right now. Dreamer, take me as I am. Dreamer, I will understand. 'Cause I got nowhere to go. Man, I got nowhere to be. But here, right now. 'Cause I got nowhere. I got nowhere to go and I got nowhere to be. I got no one to help me fall asleep. I got nowhere to love and I
Hello, hello, chat. How we doing? It is Thursday. I almost said it was Monday. But hello. I don't know if this is like too dark in here. I don't have my above light on, just what's in front of me light. So I'm thinking I might trade it up. I'm not too sure. Xcode, how you doing, buddy? I'm thinking this is going to be okay. It's going to be all right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know if anyone else saw. But good band, good Australian band from Perth, Voyager, has been picked to represent Australia this year for Eurovision. I'm very excited. Old friends, and most of the fact, the first ever live show I had was opening for them. And that made me very happy and excited to see that's what's been decided, is that they're going to represent us for Eurovision this year. So, very excited times. The song itself, well, like, I don't know, I wouldn't say it's like their greatest hit. It's a very Eurovision song. So I'm very excited to see how it goes for them. But I hope everybody's doing well. Tonight is a community night, so we're going to start with looking at the cooking videos that you've all submitted through Discord, and then we're going to move on into some other stuff if we've got time. Hopefully, fingers crossed, if there's some space. I think there's some DBD games going on tonight. Otherwise, I'll let you guys know about what's coming up next week, which is going to be a big one. And what else we do? Mario practice. So taking a look at 16 stars, getting that all sorted. But yeah, I've just got to finish posting to socials that I'm live, because if you don't post, did you go live? So if I just post it everywhere and make people come here and watch, that'll get their attention. Okay. Posting here. All right. That should be good to go. Good stuff. I hope community were kind with the videos. Well, last time the videos submitted were all fine. The choosing of what we cook was a bit of a contentious spot, but we're going to decide tonight it's going to be fine. It's going to be fun. It's going to be dandy. I'm just waiting, kind of filling up time for Discord to notify people I've gone live, because it kind of takes its sweet time with this one. I just realized as well, it's announced it, but it doesn't tag the people I want it to tag. So how's that fair? So that's fun. It's fine though. We're fine. You're fine. We're all fine. Ugh. My Discord, folks. My Discord. Which you can now join. It is live for you to join. The new Discord's up. It has a channel community chest, which is currently locked out for anyone to submit anything. But that is where you go once a month to submit your videos for us to take a look at. So once it is all... Once about in a month's time, it'll be unlocked again. All those videos will have disappeared, and new ones will be accepted. It will be a really, really fun time. I need to make sure I'm still set and ready to go for tonight. I mean, I have League of Legends still open. I'm not playing League of Legends. I'm playing TFT. But that's still open. I've got work stuff still open. Let's make sure that's all closed. Jesus. All right. I think we're all good. So, yes. Last time we did cooking videos, we ended up with two things. The first one being some disgusting, awful caramel popcorn with an egg in it. And a less disgusting, very sweet, very soft tasting, cheesy garlic bread filled with cream cheese. It was a good time. Very much enjoyed. And lo and behold, we learned how to make bread. More importantly, made like brioche was a brioche, whichever one. Which, in saying that, oh my goodness, let me be right back. Once Georgia is back from dancing, we are having burgers for dinner. So I was like, why buy buns? I've got the flour, I've got the eggs, I've got it all. Let me make buns again. And I did. And this is what we have. Sesame seed roll. Focus. Sesame seed roll, nicely toasted. It's very, very nice. I'm very happy with it. And that is going on for our burgers tonight. But all that couldn't have been done without Akabara. Hey, buddy, how you doing? That looks like some fine bacon there, sir. Couldn't have done it without you, buddy. I gotta go put that back, but I'll be right back. Okay, whew. But yes, now I can turn this music back down again. So, baking skills, still okay. I'm still happy with them. I'm confident in my skills now. That looks like some... Oh, yeah, I just read that. So we also made a slight advancement with our live streaming for cooking videos as well. Today, in the mail, showed up this. And you're probably looking at it being like, the fuck is this? They're not AirPods. They are lapel mics. Come on, focus up. So, I found a cheap brand that have these nice lapel mics that clip on. They come with little filters, whatnot. That's all good. And it plugs directly into my phone for the main source. So, my phone is the camera and is also the mic. I can plug that directly into either the phone or I can plug it into this camera. Either way, I've got a microphone now that works. We'll be testing that out a bit more, making sure the quality's good. Better than the phone, at least. So that's fun and exciting. Love that. Love a good time. But yeah, last time we did this, we made these wonderful rolls, which we'll cut over here. As you can see, we were very happy with these. It ended up being really, really great. And so... I mean, look at it. It's good. It looked good. Tasted great. And so next month we're going to be cooking again, which means we've got to choose a new food item. So I asked you on Discord, send me through the links and I will accept what you got. And we'll decide on a new food item. So that's what we're doing tonight. I have a line of videos. I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 community submitted videos for cooking options. And then I'm throwing in the Death Note cake, the shortcake. So we have 10 options tonight. We are going to look together and kind of decide what is our top 2 options, or top 3 options, I should say. And we'll do a poll at the end, decide what it is we're cooking for the next month. Sound good? I still say like dipped pretzels. So I do have stuff on the side, not lie, but I have more bread flour and whatnot that I'm actually going to attempt bagels, because we have bagels for breakfast every couple of days. And so I feel like that's something that I should probably just jump on and do at some point. So I might stream that attempt as well, just as an odd here or there stream. But yeah. Shall we get into our first video of the night? The submitted by Penny. This is potato cheese pancakes. I mean, that sounds incredible to me. I don't know about anyone else. Bagels are pretty easy and fun to make. Well, that's what I'm hoping for. Is that I'm hoping it's just like an easy process, but I actually get to have some fun with it. Maybe make some colored ones. Maybe make some better flavored ones. It'll be right. All right, so potato cheese pancakes submitted by Penny. Thank you, Penny, for your submission. What is Penny doing? Penny's sitting in After Dark. Is she like muted? Penny. 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 Penny, what are you doing? All right. Yeah, I'm live. Yeah, like right now. So we're gonna start watching those videos now, and I was just like, I should probably tell Penny since like half of them are hers. Oh. No stress. Okay, bye. All right, so on that was good. Once again, anyone who wants to join, our Discord is now live. You can join it. Once a month, it'll open up the community chest that'll allow you to submit videos for anything else. And from there, you'll be able to make your, put it in once it's all sorted that way. But we're going to start with our first one, which is the potato cheese pancakes from the How Tasty channel. So they look like potato dumplings right off the bat, just like big potato dumpling fritters. But I'm curious to see more about this. And that aesthetic sizzle, they knew what they were doing. Don't know about the ketchup on the side, though. Is it got a big cheese pool? It's like a cheese pocket, almost. I wish they had more of a pool. I feel like if we did this, I could do it with a better pool. But how do? There's a potato pancake too. I'm sure this is an ASMR type cooking channel. It very much sounds like it. Make sure it's all the way up. Like, okay, straight off the bat, they're taking the time slicing this shit. Like, just move on. I understand. Potatoes are going into the pot to boil. Only 500 grams, though? It's not many potatoes. Yeah. I could never, my kitchen gets so loud when I'm cooking. 100%. It's like a jackhammer if I'm, doing stuff like this. I mean, I'm still going to show cooking on the camera, but it's fine. Sorry, I full screened when I shouldn't have done that. And no, thank you for the follow. We need to discuss that real quick. Did anyone else catch it? Maybe I'll go back to here. This. Not nearly enough salt? No, that's not my problem. And super loud music too. Yeah, cool. Yeah, no, the amount of salt, not my issue. Fingies, also not my issue. So the salt in potato water. Again, all these things, very fair. I can understand if anyone has those kind of... The issue here is the type of salt. You don't use rock salt to dissolve into the water. You need a more refined salt, your iodized table salts, your what are they outside of Australia? What's it called? Kosher salt. That is the salt you put into a grinder and grind down to put on top of stuff. That is not a salt to throw into a pot. Cooking salt. It's legit called cooking salt. Okay, cool. Either way, that's not the salt you put in. That's the salt that people throw into their gems and say, I'm a crystal girl, and then rub it on your face. So, their shittily salted potatoes get boiled. That's fine, and I'm guessing they're going to mash them, because they're mashed potatoes. Well, drain the potatoes. Okay. They even have the glass salt behind it. That's they better use a ricer or get the fuck out. Nah, they'll use a fork. I used a potato ricer to make some gnocchi a couple weeks ago, and apparently my potato ricer did not like potato and decided to bust twice. So it is broken and I have to buy a new potato ricer. Salt to taste. Look at that. Grinding the rock salt. Black pepper, that's fine. Yeah, okay, cool. So this is just an easy potato dumpling that's just a flour, like a more starchy potato. You'll get a not sticky mix. Well, no, you want it to be sticky, right? Yeah, my potato rice is absolutely done and dusted, so I've got to get another one. But I was looking on Amazon, and a completely metal, like, a good potato rice, it doesn't cost too much. I just had a shit one. So ice cream scoop potato into your hands. Fuck Himalayan rock salt, I'm not about it. So that was a square mozzarella too. I feel like I could get away with just like going and getting fresh mozzarella. I suppose you want a low moisture. No, why would you want a low moisture mozzarella? It's going into potato and it's going to be fried. Low moisture will be fine because the potato is going to soak it up anyway. So you won't need to worry about anything like that. You just get mozzarella, you'll be fine. But like I'd pack it with a bit more. Because flour and potato is going to, I mean, better than bread dough. That stuff's going to stick forever. Make your own cheese. Yeah, okay, that'll be easy. I'll take the milk out now and just let it sit at the windowsill. I'm sure it'll become cheese at some point. That's how it works, right? I do know a place that makes their own cheese curds because you can't get cheese curds in Victoria, I don't think. But I mean, it makes sense. You just pack it into a potato. Milk mistreatment. Hey, guy, how you doing? That's really not... I feel like you want to... If you're going to be frying something, though, wouldn't you want it to be a flat pan, not what is that, concave? Convex? You don't want it to be like a rounded one where the oil goes off to the sides. You want it to be a flat surface so the oil is distributed nicely. So you can get that shallow fry for both sides of the potato. Aaron, how you doing? Thank you, everyone, by the way, for paying your stream taxes. If you haven't paid your stream tax, make sure to pay it now. And the financial year is coming. So we're cooking over medium heat for about 5 minutes. I don't know if 5 minutes gets a lightly brown toasted on medium heat. That seems more like a low, more of a medium low or a low heat. Especially if it's 5 minutes. That's a good, like, fuck what I was saying before about the flat surface. I mean, that looks like that's well toasted. I pay it. It's just going to be super greasy on the outside of one side. And I suppose you just let that cool down. Because if she's going to go for the touch, you're not really going to get much of a pull because that's going to be really cold or cool. I want to do it like right away and just get that like nice big stretch. Alright, so potato cheese pancakes, straight up, I would eat that. That sounds delicious. I don't know about you. That's a top contender right now. I hate heat that isn't in degrees. All right, so that's our first one down. We have potato cheese pancakes. I'm gonna make sure I notepad and potato cheese pancake. Alrighty, and then the next one is chicken adobo. Is that right? How do I pronounce that? Adobo? Chicken adobo. It's chicken.
Mental health meals. Chicken adobo. First things first.
Adobo, there we go.
Cutting board and put it away. You won't need them. Take chicken thighs and marinate them in soy sauce, sugar, bacon.
4 to 6 chicken thighs, bone in, of course. Half a cup of soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of sugar, 4 bay leaves, 1 teaspoon whole peppercorns, and 7 to 10 garlic cloves that have been smashed. What kind of sauce is this? Adobo. Kayla makes this, usually pork ribs. Ooh. Oh. That's an interesting idea, though. Like, it is just soy and garlic. It's just garlic and soy. That's the big things here. The peppercorns don't really give you much, except for just, I guess, flavor enhancing, as well as sugar for the sweetness. And yeah, it's a pretty, like, that's an easy one. Sounds Malayan. That looks far too tasty for the person I came into making caramel egg popcorn. I swear to God, one off, my man. One off. We will do normal things here. I swear, but also give it time for Malaysia. Ah, okay.
Peppercorn and garlic. After a 30-minute bath, take the chicken out and pan fry until there's some nice color. Add the marinade
I'm sorry, he said pan fry, but he's doing this in a crock pot. That is not a pan fry.
back along with a cup of water and then boil, cover, and simmer on low for another 30 minutes.
Fully cook the chicken in it. Yeah,
Bonus
beautiful.
points if you use coconut vinegar, but don't worry, white vinegar works too. Simmer
Yep.
uncovered until the sauce is dark and sticky. You know what else is dark and sticky? A stick. Oh, right. Alright, my bad. Make a pot of
Yeah, that was your bad.
and you're set for a few days at least. Yummy, yummy.
Honestly, that's a pretty easy, like, I do a chicken teriyaki. So I make my own teriyaki sauce. That's just a simpler version. It'll probably taste nice. Like, that's easy. That's an easy meal. I'm happy with that. I'm happy to take that one for the team, that's for sure. Chicken adobo. Chicken adobo. That's how you spell it, right? Adobo? Yeah, okay, cool. Alrighty. That chicken adobo is easy. That I like that. Oh, Adam's macro-friendly Buffalo Ranch chicken sandwich. What's brown and rhymes with poop? I fucked that joke up. Alright, let's take a look at the Buffalo Ranch chicken sandwich. Where's the sound?
Ever made in my life, and it's high protein and macro friendly. I had 3 of these yesterday and still stayed on track. So let me show you how to make it.
Tell me gluten-free bun and this is done.
Start up with your dipping stations.
Did he just put...
chips and mix
Yeah,
it in.
he put red hot sauce in his
Take your
egg
chicken,
wash.
Trim, slice in half. Take it through each station and toss in the air fryer.
What do you mean trim? What do you mean trim? He just cut the top and bottom off the breast. Those parts are fine. There's nothing wrong with them. I'm so confused. And then they're in the air fryer.
Now you're gonna make
Light
the
butter, honey,
sauce.
buffalo. Oh, buffalo sauce. Nice,
Mix
nice,
it all
nice.
up. You're gonna dunk your chicken in it,
I was just that
Toss that
chicken
back
does
in the
not
air
look
fryer,
good,
let it
so it
soak
needs
in.
that sauce.
and then you're ready to assemble your sandwich.
That looks much better now. It's red. Pickles, yep. Ranch, that's good.
These are
Love ranch.
absolutely
That's a lot of
unbelievable.
ranch.
Give them a shot.
That's personally too much ranch, but yeah, I'd make that. That seems easy. I'd add cheese, but of course this person's like he's trying to like count he's got to count everything. So that's fair. I like that. Buffalo chicken sandwich. Yeah. Buffalo chicken sando. Alrighty. What do we think so far? Out of the 3 we've seen, potato cheese pancake, chicken adobo, or buffalo chicken sando, which one of these 3 are we thinking at the moment's like the better one? He's got to count everything ranch flood. Yeah, well, never know. The ranch is like no calories apparently. Good protein in ranch. Coleslaw is a good choice. I agree. Coleslaw, good choice. Did anyone else, by the way, while we're standing, does anyone else like hate salad? This is not a question for Guy. Did anyone else hate salad when they were younger, but then all of a sudden, as they're like getting older into their like late 20s, realize that salad tastes good because it's been done right? Like, I've hated salad as a kid because it was just leafy mix thrown onto a plate and they said, yeah, it's a salad. Or they'd put like French onion dressing on it, and I'm just be like, this is garbage. But then I started having salads that have like oil in it, and all of the individual things have been seasoned properly before they've been put into a salad. Salad is so good. Like, goddamn. Voting Adobo proxy of Kayla. I like watching her mad. Yeah, it's fair. Understandable. But I don't know. I think potato cheese pancakes are winning it for me right now. High protein, low calorie, honey, garlic, chili, crisp noodles. All right.
If you're looking for a delicious, low calorie, and high protein meal, these honey garlic chili crisp noodles are gonna.
That's a lot of noodles.
Serving has
That's a lot of
40 grams
carbs.
Protein and only 11 grams of fat. It makes 500 calorie meals that you can have for lunches all throughout the week. One
Okay.
way to make it. Grab boneless, skinless chicken breasts and build your marinade.
So apart from the chicken breast, we're adding 1 tablespoon of garlic, 1 tablespoon of salt, a teaspoon of paprika, a teaspoon of pepper, a tablespoon of soy sauce. You have a tablespoon of salt and thought, yeah, now I'm going to add a tablespoon of soy sauce. My man, just add the soy sauce. You don't need the salt. 1 tablespoon of chili crisp, 1 tablespoon of honey, and 1 tablespoon sriracha. I'm down for sriracha in that.
Mix, and ideally let this marinate for at least 30 minutes. Add your air fryer to cook. Now we're gonna make the sauce for the noodles. Start with cornstarch to thicken, add soy sauce, and
Now this one, soy sauce, miso, chili crisp or chili oil, sesame oil, and honey. I feel like if you're going to do chili oil, you don't need the sesame oil, but that would mean you just use the chili crisp.
mix. Then add the rest of your ingredients and mix until combined. This is the brand of noodles I used. It also comes with a sauce packet that you could use instead, but I wanted to make a homemade version just so everyone can make it.
So you're just using ramen
Toss
noodles.
the sauce and mix until combined.
All right.
Slice
Way
up
too many
the
carbs for a little bit of chicken IMO.
Nice
Yeah.
and juicy like this. Garnish with chili crisp, sesame seeds, and some green onions, and enjoy.
It looks all right, but
If you're looking for
I'm not too sure about this one. I don't understand how this is anything close to healthy. Okay, so like a big thing that a lot of people are starting to realize nowadays is that what we saw as being promoted as healthy isn't the way. Like your vegetables, your fruits, and all that jazz. Anything that was unhealthy was heavily sourced, high in fat, and all those kinds of things. We all know now. I mean, if you haven't seen it yet, the sugar documentary does wonders for a better understanding. But like, fat is not bad. You want fat. Fat is good. Get fat in you. But like this kind of stuff just seems more on the line of they're saying it's low in calories, high in protein, but they don't want to tell you about anything else. Like the carbohydrates in this is going to be like, sugar documentary. Maybe you don't watch this one, guy. You don't worry about it. Anyway, we're going to move on. Honey soy, what was it? Honey garlic chili crisp noodles. That's a lot. Honey garlic nudes. All right. So now we get into some of the other submissions. This one comes from It's Matt IRL. Milk tea jelly.
My Asian mum-in-law taught me if you put tea bags and sugar in cold milk, just a little bit more. Oops. Anyway, leave it in the fridge for a few hours. You will notice it becomes milk tea jelly. Try it yourself.
I knew this was going to be
My Asian mum-in-law
awful
taught me
in the
if
beginning.
you put tea bags and sugar in cold milk, just a little bit more. Oops. Anyway, leave it in the fridge for a few hours. You will notice it becomes milk tea jelly.
Matt, I hate this. Matt, stop it. Milk tea jelly. Looks horrendous. I don't drink tea. I bought a 3-liter iced coffee as a child, and it was in date, but this... Oh. Now, this seems right for the person that came into making popcorn. Yep, well, this is our community. We need more people that will give me better things. Penny is just riding that high road for almost everyone. Adam's coming in with some bangers. And then we get Matt. Matt, give me fucking milk tea jelly. Ugh. Well, it's added. I'm just gonna milk tea jelly. God damn. This one was from, I think, Rids or Regan. One of them. Where is community chest? Which one of you gave this? It was Riddle. So Rids passed this one in. And Pancake Day did just pass us.
The cookie show where we treat food with disrespect. It's Pancake Day here in the UK.
I don't.
Why do we have a day dedicated to pancakes?
Why are we doing this with disrespect? I love food.
I don't know, and I can't be bothered looking it up. So seeing as it's Pancake Day, we gonna make some pancakes with a twist.
I don't want the twist.
How do we make pancakes? You will need approximately 400 milliliters of milk. No worries.
No.
Pour well to loosen the mix and free it completely from the bottom. Is this what you meant? Add milk up to the fill line and close tightly.
Stop it.
Filled to the fill line. Now where did that bloody lid go? Next step, turn bottle upside down and shake well until the mixture is fully dissolved. Leave for 3 to 4 minutes to settle. Now as many of you may know, Monster is a carbonated beverage.
Yeah.
Shaking carbonated beverages usually doesn't end well. I did leave it out on the side for a bit so it went a little bit flat. But looking at it now, I don't think I left it long enough. The worst that can happen. God, the worst has happened. Oh my god. Oh, that's very. Oh god, it's gonna.
Don't squeeze it.
Over the sink. Shit.
Yeah.
I made a mess. I made a big mess.
It still isn't shaken through.
What if we just stir it? Will that work? I think this will work. Guys, I have a serious question. Why am I stupid? I left the
That's a great question, man.
I thought it was flat enough.
What are we doing?
Pancake mix everywhere. Heat a little oil or butter in the frying pan. Shake the mixture. Oh god. And pour enough into the pan to cover the bottom. Okay. Do I have butter? I don't have butter or oil. I got spray on stuff.
What?
Is that too much? I feel like it was too much. Flames. Thank you. Oh. Yummy yums. Oh,
No.
Spatchy spatch. That looks like it's actually cooking. What the hell? I mean, it's lumpy, but it's cooking. Making pancakes, making monster pancakes. Went all over the kitchen making pancakes. All important question is, can we flip it? 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, it worked.
That's burnt to shit.
Crispy. Heat.
Put it on a low heat.
Get this puppy on a plate, and there you have it. A monster pancake. Notice the green tinge to it.
1, disgusting. 2, low heat pancakes. There's no need to try and rush a pancake. Low heat, let it sit. You'll start watching little bubbles come up, and as they start to pop and the pancake batter's not forming, you know it's good to flip. Low heat. Do not need high. That's a high heat. That's burnt.
That's when you know it's ripe. Let's get ourselves a good bite. It's strangely hard to cut. So that's not a good sign. Bone apple tea.
I fucking hate this.
Okay. It just tastes like a pancake, but with a very, very subtle monster tinge to it. Specifically in the aftertaste. All important second bite. Yeah. You know what? That ain't half bad.
No. Well, that's fucked. Yeah, alright, fine. It's going on the list. What's this? This is something else. This is something new. The fuck is that bread? Ciabatta? This is happening at once. You've fried garlic. That's fine. Yep. So it's a garlic bread with steak, cheese, grilled, torched, and then we're back to the beginning. Oh, that happened all so fast. So the steak and cheese on garlic bread. Yeah. What do we even call that? Just a steak and cheese? I guess we'll call it steak and cheese. Did anyone else actually catch that? Like, what just happened? What just happened? Potato cheese pancake, chicken adobo, buffalo chicken sandwich, honey garlic noodles. We were on the right path. Then we fell into milk tea jelly and a monster pancake. At least here we got steak and cheese. It's just garlic bread, stacked with meat, stacked with cheese, thrown under a grill, torched, even though it was just in a grill. Pay it to him. That's fine. That one was average. I think that one... I don't know if that one will ever make it into the votes, but that's fine. Too quick, couldn't even ID the bread with any certainty. It's not... I don't think it is... It's not ciabatta. It's but it is like clearly a crispy bread. Wait for that roll to come out. I mean, you could just say it's just like what's that, rustic loaf? Or just like a sourdough? I don't know. I don't know my breads. I just eat sourdough bread and white bread. Or tiger loaf. Tiger loaf's fun. Yeah, it looks like a sourdough. He grilled the bread. Did he grill the bread? He grilled the bread after he put garlic on it. Salt, pepper. Hold up. Salt, pepper. I know I saw soy sauce. I think that was Worcestershire sauce. And like, so he's cooked garlic, so it's like softens, and you can just kind of like squeeze it out. Worcestershire sauce, yeah. Made a garlic butter, that's fine. And then toast the bread. Yep, you're right. What's that? What is that cheese? Is that provolone? Is that what that's called? Is it provolone? Provolone cheese. Yeah, I think that's provolone cheese. But like, that's done, right? That's toasted, and he's just gonna throw a torch on it. Why that one? Post Malone, yeah, that one. All right. Well, hey, look, steak and cheese. I'm thinking a rustic sourdough with a very nice score down the center. Now that I've had a chance to look at it better. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, cool. I think that seems all right. A sourdough bread with some meat and cheese. That's solid, but I think that's it. We got two more left. This one, these motherfuckers be eating alligator. I've eaten croc. It's like squid, but a bit chewier.
Y'all, we're gonna make some blackened alligator with some cheesy pasta, baby. Let's go. Half a stick of butter. 4 pounds of that alligator cubed up now. I hit it with my blackened seasoning now. And that salt and pepper. Now I'm gonna go ahead and chill and let RJ get that alligator grilled up now. All right, y'all, hit it with another stick of butter, baby. All right, y'all gonna throw in some 2 pounds of cooked pasta. 16 ounces heavy whipping cream, y'all. 1 cup of mild cheddar, y'all.
You can make mac and cheese on a grill?
Smoked Gouda with bacon now. 8 more ounces of heavy cream now. Another half a stick of that garlic butter, baby. 1 lemon zested up now. Cut that fresh parsley now. 5 cloves, fresh garlic. Go ahead with that alligator now, right in the hole, baby. Y'all go ahead and check my website out. Ralph the Baker W sauce on the market, baby. Hit it up. Squeeze out 1 lemon, baby.
Baby W sauce? Worcestershire sauce again?
Go ahead and mix it up real good. All right, baby. I'll check it out now.
I tell you what, looks good.
We're gonna make some blackened alligator.
I was not aware that it was that easy to do mac and cheese on a grill. Tell you what, that's a skill. No matter what recipe you pick, I want you to talk with that annoying cadence that Guga Foods has. Is this Guga Foods? This is Ralph the Baker. Who's Guga Foods? I'll find you a video. I mean, I'll just Google him. Popular videos.
This is an eye round, considered by most the worst piece of steak there is, and most people don't even eat it as a steak. It is a muscle that works hard, and for that reason it is not that tender. But my goal today is to test it 2 different ways to find out if we can make this as good as a steak. And the first one is going to be dry aged. When dry aging, you want to make sure you keep everything clean. And for that reason, I like to wear gloves. This is an Umai dry bag kit. It is not an ordinary bag. It is a special bag used for dry aging. It allows moistures to escape without letting anything bad get back in. It is the perfect way to
How?
age at home without any special equipment. Once I've
His
removed the
infliction?
additional liquid that came in the bag, all there's left to do is transfer the meat inside of the bag. I've gotten a lot of questions before, should you pat it dry? And the answer is no. You want the meat wet because it will give a better contact. So never pat it dry. Using a special fabric that comes with the kit, all you have to do is vacuum seal it. Do your best because you will not be able to remove all the air out. Now transfer it to a cooling rack and it is ready for dry aging. There is nothing else to do but put it on your refrigerator
Dry
and wait
aging.
45 days. Now,
And
I
wait
really
for
want to
45
compare how good
days.
this dry aging will be. So I got another eye round. Once I slice it open, you can already tell that it is a tough cut of meat. Since it's a working muscle, you can see there is almost no intramuscular fat. Most people do not use it as a steak, they use it as a roast. Now that I have 2 halves, one of them I am going to be using the pineapple to tenderize it. And the other one is going to be the control. For the
He has the same
control, I
knives
cut
as me.
steaks at 1.5 inches thick. Then I season them well with salt, pepper, and garlic powder. Now I don't have high hopes for this one, but I want to have something to compare with. Since this one is ready, let's move right into the pineapple. Now this might sound weird, but pineapple have enzymes not only on the fruit itself,
Semi-permeable
but also on the
membrane,
skin.
I
To
believe,
ensure
is how those
we
bags
extract
work.
the
So
most
sort of a
oil
one-way
from
transfer of
the
moisture.
I'm
That's
going to
cool.
be blending all of it, including the
Blend
seeds.
Tech,
I know
is
it
that the
sounds
fucking...
weird to you because we don't
Is Blendtec that company that did the Willard blend? Was that them? We're sick.
eat the skin.
I didn't know that was still a thing. That's awesome.
Blend. Once it does its job, we just gotta wash it off. And that's what you're looking for. I cut 3 more steaks out of the one I had left. I added them to the mix and make sure it was 100% submerged. Now all there's left to do is let them marinate for 2 hours in the refrigerator. Once the 2 hours had elapsed, I quickly removed them. And as you already know by my tenderizing experiment, this makes the meat very soft. Now it really feels like a steak. And I think if I leave it any longer, it will start disintegrating. You can also see that the color completely changed.
Well, yeah.
That redness is gone.
The acidity of pineapple, like, we as humans are technically allergic to pineapple because the acidity actually tries to eat at us. And that's why, like, if you eat too much pineapple, your lips start to, like, kind of feel like it's kind of tingly, kind of burning. So that'd make perfect sense to make if you're trying to soften up the meat, at least on the outside, that you put a submerged in pineapple, because that means it's just like it's doing its job. It's going after it. They make all the blenders of boost juice. Ah.
Steak already. It is important to wash it all off. The enzymes already did their job. Be sure to rinse it under cold water for at least 3 times. Once that was done, now you can really see what I was talking about.
Yeah.
It no longer looks like a steak. It looks like fish. But now that they are
Well-
ready, it is time to season them, and I kept the seasoning the same. I used salt, pepper, and garlic powder. Now let's get back to our dry-aged one.
Okay.
After 45 days of dry aging, this is what it looks like. Without even opening the bag, it feels like a rock. As you can imagine, it was already hard before dry aging. But now that I open it and I feel this crust, it is exactly like a rock. There is no
I bet it smells like shit. Like, that smell would be horrendous.
bend whatsoever. Once the bags was completely removed, this is what it looks like.
I've done poos like that, bag and all. It just looks like a giant raisin.
Then I got out one of my sharpest knife and try to slice them into steaks. And boy, was it hard, but I managed to do it.
Yo, that was pretty good though.
As you know, you have to remove the outer edges. Once I've done that, I was rewarded with 3 beautiful steaks.
Man has thick steak. Like that's a thick cut, big boy.
If you did not see the process and you touch this could pass as a filet mignon. It feels extremely tender, but it is also very small. But the important thing is how is it going to taste.
I feel like all American steaks are thick. Yeah, it seems to be like small cuts that are big in height. Whereas like here, where it's just like big width but smaller steaks. The steaks have never been so high.
Now I want to give these eye rounds the best possible chance of becoming a steak. I'll be using this as my basting butter. It's pretty straightforward. We have 1 stick of melted butter mixed with 2 tablespoons of garlic paste. Mix
Nice,
it well and
nice.
your basting butter is done. But now that we have the steaks ready, it is time to answer that good old question. Will dry age actually make that eye round a steak? What about the pineapple? Can that be better than dry aging? Well, there's only one way to find out. I'm going to be front searing this steak.
Look at those
and then I'm going to
spots
be
on the
cooking
pineapple
it
one,
in
like
the
on the
middle.
side. That was
Don't
looking
forget
pretty
the
bad.
basting butter. But now I say it's enough talking and it is time to cook them. So let's do it.
Let's get cooking. What is that? That's sick. Oh, to get the coals ready. Okay. The fire starter croissant. Man, a croissant would be sick to make. Gotta take that. Like, I feel like I'd fuck that up so many times. Now I'm just thinking about it. That's, you know what? I'm sure it's gonna be pink in the middle. I'm sure he knows what he's doing. Oh, that's pretty dang good. Yeah, okay. So that's the pineapple one? That looks like the regular one. I haven't watched him for a while, but do you watch Alex? It's literally his channel name. The French guy. Oh, I used
All right,
to.
everybody, we have our beautiful steaks right here. Angel, are you ready to try it?
Yeah.
These are not okay. Let's be very clear so to set your
yeah.
expectations right. They are not expensive wagyus. They are regular steaks. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
That way we can judge it properly, right? All right. So here's the experiment. These are all $1 steak. Now we're gonna judge and find out how much more it costs from $1. Make sense?
Oh, okay.
All right. What's that face? So you're not having a good expectation already?
You just told me it's a $1 steak.
It is a $1
I've
steak.
had actual $1 steak before. So
They didn't look like that, right?
No, it didn't.
I want a $1
we're gonna
steak.
See how much more money they're worth in our opinion. Sounds good? All right, go for the first
$1
one.
for how
We're gonna
much?
try this
What's the
one here, and then
metric?
we're gonna go.
Okay.
All right, this will be the first.
Would it be
one.
like each one of
Yes, I
those
did cut it real
cuts
thin,
are
everybody.
$1?
It's like a thin sliced.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, this one costs $1.
Can't believe I'm chewing this much for such a thin slice.
Ugh.
Maybe 50 cents.
maybe.
I mean, he seasoned it. It's fine.
What do you think, Enjo?
Uh,
I think it would be great on a sandwich.
yeah, with some ketchup and cheese and.
Even though, yeah, ketchup and cheese.
Why would you
Anything
put?
to mix
No,
it
yeah,
up.
yeah, it's fine. I'm sure they're
To
fine.
give it a little more moisture.
I think I cut a little too thick. I think it needs to be even thinner than this for a sandwich.
Yeah.
But
For a sandwich. I mean, it's not that bad for a sandwich.
it's not bad. I mean, it's a steak, everybody. All right.
Yep,
let's
yep.
go for,
Come on.
You want to try this one or this one?
Well, I mean,
This
let's
one?
just go
Okay.
in order.
Let's go for it. Let's go in order.
So that's a pineapple one.
What was that, dry age or something?
Why are you saying that?
Because they're small as hell.
Yes,
Oh, so this is
it
the dry
dry
age.
aged.
Okay, okay,
Ready
okay.
for it?
Go.
All right.
Wow. Dry aged.
Dry to the max age. There's zero juice on it.
Why would you want that then?
This is not fun.
This is not good, everybody. No. I don't enjoy that. You?
No. I think that one got cheaper.
I think this one here is $1 and this one here is 50 cents. You agree?
Yeah. Going from this one to this one, yeah. Makes
Okay,
sense.
okay, come on
You
now,
can
try.
feel in the end after you eat it, that little dry age is there. One is so
Move on.
juicy.
This
Move on.
one, so this one tastes better than this one.
I agree. All right, let's go for the last one, Angel.
The
This
pineapple
I
one.
can't put my finger on what you did.
Well, let's find out right now. This one's still juicy.
Didn't get a lot of searing on the outside though.
You did not sear very well. That's one of the things with this method.
Looks
you
more
can
tender.
get a wonderful sear on it. It does look tender. All right. Well, look, even the fibers are completely separating apart.
Yeah. All right, let's see. what's
Let's
going
try
on.
it.
Riddle, how you doing?
Oh yeah. No. Mmm. You're going for seconds.
Yeah, after all those dry steaks, some juiciness.
You're going for seconds. That's a good sign right there.
I think this is the winner.
Okay, that's interesting.
100%.
I
Yeah.
I've never tried this. I've never thought about
This
doing
one's
pineapple,
good.
but if these dudes seem to sell that pretty well, that's
Way
like an
more
option.
Definitely the winner, everybody.
And
I
I can eat
consider
that.
this a steak.
That's a good one.
That's a steak. These ones are a steak. I think these are not steak. These are kind of like stew meat or something else. All right, so here's the deal. These are all eye round steaks. This
Right.
is just a regular eye round cooked as a steak.
Okay.
And you can tell that it is a eye round, everybody. It is.
Probably
this
use
is
canned
definitely
pineapple
a
juice
dog
too, rather than
steak
just
right
blending a whole pineapple.
here. This was dry aged.
I don't know.
You recommend dry aging on eye round? It is waste of your time.
Just throwing it in water really doesn't do what you want it to do. Like that would essentially be what you're doing with just pineapple juice. I feel like by blending the pineapple and the rind, it creates like a thicker like sauce. It's going to be more of an encasing for it. I'd just sous vide them. Yeah, your sous vide would be the best option. The quality doesn't matter, no, you need the enzyme. I just feel like it's not going to do its job just throwing it in pineapple juice. You know what? You know what, Matt? You come to Melbourne and let's find out. We'll do this. We'll do exactly that. We'll blend a whole pineapple and then just have pineapple juice from a can, and we'll leave steaks inside of them, and then we'll come back and cook them and see which one tastes better. Sounds like a plan? Sounds like a plan? Yep. You just have to write anything in chat, and that's a bound contract that you're doing that. Yo, yes, and then we'll eat the pineapple steaks and see if our cum tastes. Yeah, no, yeah. Glad we're on the same page. Same page. You two gonna have a pineapple juice off to see which tastes better. Hey, are you free that particular date? Dude, that's pretty. I get what you mean about the dude's voice, and we ended up just watching one of his videos. That's kind of how that went down. Did I write down? No, I didn't. Croc, mac and cheese. The infliction is so weird, though. Yeah, I get ya. Alrighty. So we have one more video to watch, and it's Binging with Babish doing orange chicken.
Dinner! I got Panda Express. Did you get sugar chicken? That's kind of the only thing they have.
I love Panda E. Thanks, Mom.
I'm hoping to get a piece of your sugar chicken later.
Ugh, Jerry, just ugh. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Binging with Babish, where this week we're taking a look at the sugar chicken from Rick and Morty.
I want to do this, his improved one so bad. There is another one I might show.
Most sugary dishes, orange chicken, which they were kind enough to share an at-home recipe for on Tasty, so that's where we'll start. First up, 1.5 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken thighs. If you're using a cutting board like this, make sure you secure it on a damp towel. Keep things from slipping.
I never do that.
Playing with your sharp
I see
tools.
that he does
Trim
that.
off any
Never do
excess
it.
fat and connective tissue and cutting the thighs into 1-inch bite-sized pieces. Next up, it's deep-fried coating. In a large bowl, we're combining a cup and a half of all-purpose flour, half a cup of cornstarch, and 1 teaspoon of kosher salt. Go ahead.
So I did this recently. Have you seen Alvin Zales videos? Yeah, I know Alvin. I don't know him, but I know what you're talking about. So Georgia asked me we were doing, I think it was sweet and sour chicken, and she was just like, can you batter it? And I was just like, I've never actually, like, I just thought she wanted like a flour batter. Turns out, no, she wanted me to genuinely make like this kind of batter. And so I'm just trying to find the photo of it because I don't think I've uploaded it to the Discord. So if I find it, I'll put it in there. Did I not take a photo of it? Is that what happened? Searching my food. Tacos. What are you? Butter chicken, burgers, breakfasts, pastas, beefs, katsus, more burgers. I don't think I took a photo of it. Oh shit. I take photos of everything I cook. Well, that's a shame. So, that's fun. Anyway, I made this. It's just pancake batter.
One large egg and whisk in 1 cup of water.
Like, when you think about it.
Tempura batter, reminiscent of a very thin pancake batter.
As he says it.
Nice wispy little deep fried bits. Add our chopped up chicken and give it a little massage to make sure that it's evenly coated in the batter. Cover it up, and then we're going to let it rest at room temperature for 30 minutes.
Did not do that.
Over to the stovetop, where we have a large Dutch oven halfway full with 2 quarts of peanut oil heated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, into which we're going to drop our chicken in batches. So
this is a long process. This part, they really. Like, you have to do it in batches. It takes forever.
Absorb excess oil and help keep the chicken crispy while it hangs out. Rinse and repeat with the remaining.
Doesn't keep it crispy either.
3 batches, and then grab your very largest saute pan because it's sauce o'clock. Starting with about 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, which I'm going to heat over medium heat until shimmering. Crush in 1 clove of fresh garlic and about a ½ inch of fresh ginger and a 1/4 teaspoon red chili flake. Let those guys toast for about 30 seconds, and then it's time for this dish to live up to its name with a 1/4 cup each brown sugar and granulated sugar, which we're going to cook for about a minute, and then it's time for it to live up to its other name with a 1/4 cup of orange juice, 2 tablespoons of dark soy sauce, and a 1/4 cup of distilled white vinegar. Once everybody's in the hot tub, it's time to bring this guy up to a bare simmer, at which point we're going to thicken it using a slurry of 2 tablespoons of cornstarch whisked together with 2 tablespoons of water. Drizzle this in a little bit at a time, whisking constantly so as to not form clumps. This might not be the best application for tiny whisk, but he's still showing up and doing his job. Once you've added all the cornstarch, you will be met with a thick, glossy sauce. One made all the glossier with the addition of a teaspoon of toasted sesame oil.
That is nice.
Tiny whisking to combine.
I feel like it's not the orange in an orange chicken though. Like theirs are so brightly colored.
In sauce. Even with your very biggest saute pan, this can be tricky, so feel free to just stir it if you can.
Yep.
Once everybody's evenly glazed in the sticky orange goo, it's time to serve up simply with some steamed white rice, and that's all there is to it. And I gotta say, not so great. I know that this recipe had to be adapted for home cooks, but the color isn't right, the flavor isn't right. It tastes more of vinegar than anything else, and most alarmingly, it's actually not sweet enough. That being said, it's still perfectly tasty, but it's just not scratching me in my Panda Express shaped itch. So now for the real reason that I made this episode.
So when I was in Hawaii, I did go to Panda Express and tried just straight orange chicken. They had like a sugar-free version of orange chicken. I was not going to touch that. I wanted like the full experience. Yeah, it's not bad. It's sweet. It's very sweet, but I don't understand what all the hype was about.
An idea for how to introduce a whole lot of sugar and orange flavor into the dish by way of something called an oleo saccharum. Basically, we're peeling 6 oranges and covering the peels with 1 cup of granulated sugar, muddling aggressively for about a minute before covering and letting sit for at least 12 hours. This is going to coax all of the orange oil out of the peels. Make sure you don't waste these peeled oranges either. You can juice these. We need a 1/4 cup for this recipe, and you need the rest for your body. It's cold season, people. Anyway, 12 hours later, and you will see that we have harvested a thick, sugary syrup, normally used for cocktails, known as oleo saccharum. We're going to strain everything through a fine mesh sieve, making sure to press down the peels to get all that precious saccharum. And I'm also going to set aside 2 or 3 of the thinnest peels I can find, we'll use those later. Next up, we're back on chicken. This time, however, I submit that this is going to be a better recipe if we use chicken breast. I think
Agree.
in a popcorn chicken format, chicken breast gives you meatier, juicier bites, which instead of...
It's going in oil. You don't need to worry about thighs.
By marinating in 2 large eggs, which we're going to beat together with a tablespoon each rice wine vinegar and Shaoxing cooking wine, before adding our 1.5 pounds cubed chicken breast, which, just like last time, we're going to toss together to coat, cover, and let sit at room temperature for 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's
Meanwhile,
nice.
we prep the drier side of things. 1 cup each all-purpose flour and rice flour, 1 teaspoon kosher salt, half teaspoon of baking powder, half teaspoon white pepper, and a 1/4 teaspoon of MSG are combined in something wide
Fuck
and shallow,
yeah.
like a pie plate. Then before we start dipping the chicken, I'm going to drizzle about 2 tablespoons worth of the wet marinade into the dry stuff, mixing around until it forms little pea-sized clumps that are going to make our chicken extra crispy. Then, a couple pieces at a time, we're tossing in our chicken, making sure that they are thoroughly and evenly coated in the flour mixture, placing on a rim baking sheet, and repeating until all the chicken...
I feel like this would be crispy.
Then we're going to let these guys hang out at room temperature while we make our sauce. I've got my 3 pieces of reserved sugar-cured orange peel, which I'm going to very, very thinly slice and cut into little bite-sized pieces. Then to heat things up rather than the dried chili flake, I've got myself 1 fresh bird's eye chili. I'm just going to pop off the top, squeeze out the seeds, and likewise finely chop. Then we're headed back over to the stove.
Oh, I thought he was going to use the seeds. I was just like, Jesus Christ, my man.
Heat until shimmering, this time grating in 2 cloves.
That's
of
one way
garlic
to do
and
it.
An inch of fresh ginger, then sauteing for 30 seconds or until fragrant before adding 2 tablespoons brown sugar and 1/3 cup of our oleosaccharum, which is pretty much just pure sugar and orange oil, so it's perfect for this recipe. Then we're also going to add a 1/4 cup of dark soy sauce, 1/4 cup of rice wine vinegar, 1/4 cup of our reserved freshly squeezed orange juice, our chopped orange peel, 1 tablespoon of Shaoxing cooking wine, and a 1/2 teaspoon of MSG. This is optional, but it quite literally makes
I'd do
it
more than that.
taste good. I'm also going to add our chopped bird's eye chili, bring the whole thing up to a simmer, taste it for seasoning, take it off the heat, and cover it whilst we commence frying. Same procedure as last time. We're dropping in, this time, our breaded chicken into 2 quarts of peanut oil preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit.
God, peanut oil's
About
so
6 minutes or
good.
until golden brown and cooked through. And as you can see already, we've got some better color and texture to stand up to that sauce with this frying method. Rinse and repeat with the remaining chicken, get the oil out the way, put the sauce back on the heat, bring it up to a simmer, and thicken it once again with the 2 tablespoons each cornstarch and water slurry. Finish it this time with a full teaspoon of toasted
Definitely looks
sesame oil,
darker.
Dump in our crop of fried chicken bits, and as before, toss everybody together until evenly coated. And there you have it, folks, orange chicken that actually tastes like orange. But
Yeah,
it's
that's a good
also
way to
all the
go.
Spicy, sweet, and savory qualities that make Panda Express so addictive. Scatter some thinly sliced green onions over top. Serve
That
with
looks so nice, right?
and there you have it. I'm just going to throw some more adjectives at you. Crunchy, tangy, saucy, juicy, goosey. This chicken has it all.
So hungry. Me too. I haven't eaten yet. Once George is home, we're going to be making burgers, so I'm possibly going to go offline, or I'll just swap to phone camera and show you guys burgers. I don't know. Post photos of burgers? Yeah, I could just do that. That works too. That's delicious. Where are you? There you are. Okay, so orange chicken, which I would say the better version that Babish makes is going to be the one that's in this list. I'm not doing what the actual one says. But I'm going to see if the other channel I watch has done it, which I think they have. Not that one, Ethan. Not that one. Okay. So, I have 2 options to add to the orange chicken. The first one I'm just going to add is an orange chicken parm. And the second one is Weissman's version, which either way will work. So, oh, you saw Monster Pancake? Oh yeah, we saw Monster Pancake. That's disgusting. Yes, I'm gonna rush through.
You just kind of scoop that up, and that's classic cookery.
So we'll just move along. So it was making orange chicken,
It was like some Paul Bunyan type stuff, man. Where it's just like
which is fine.
bit, and then we're gonna try and separate it with our hands.
But so, hang on a second.
And Sriracha got juice. Try and
So
dissolve
he's
that
making
sugar
an
there, and then
Italian
toast it in that oil.
Panda
And
Express.
we're gonna get this up to a rolling bowl. A rolling bowl. We're gonna add a little bit of sriracha as well for some heat. Yep, still hot. Get that nice squirt. Also, anyone who considers themselves too cool for sriracha, you and I aren't friends.
That is understandable.
You dance with the
Sriracha
devil
is
and
amazing.
Anya, and sriracha got you this far, GD it, and you're gonna respect it. That's in a sentiment though. People are like sriracha is overrated. You're
not
the
an-
sauce. Maggie, show the people the sauce.
So he's also doing a fry, like a flour batter that isn't liquid.
Now we're just dropping all that higgledy-piggledy chicken in there. We can always go in and separate out. Oh gosh. Uh-oh, retro. Sometimes higgledy-piggledy and deep fry.
That we're not doing it that way.
Just don't go together. Just like, what? Beautiful, beautiful. Is gonna fry. We're frying it at 375. I want to fry it nice and hot for about 5 minutes. There we go. There we go. And then you can kind of do one of these. Kind of poke it. You don't overfill your deep.
Oh my god.
Ooh, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. All right, now we're just gonna wait. Probably gonna wash my hands. Say that for legal purposes now, in case any national salmonella outbreaks start in Burbank. No one's gonna look at me. They're gonna look at the Burger King. While we wait for this to fry, do you think we should give people Burbank recommendations? Do you think the people would like that?
Okay, let's move on.
He's one of those guys. All right, cool. So we got all the chicken kind of spread across there, and now what we're
So it's like a marinara sauce for orange chicken. So it's like a tomato paste, like a tomato base with orange in it. And then he's added his chicken, and now he's going to add the mozzarella, tomato, and basil. He's making a parm. He's making a parma with orange chicken.
take some nice little cheese.
I think that's a good idea.
And just create an absolute freaking delicious dish. This is stupid good. God, dang it, Nicole.
Yeah.
Come get sporked.
Okay.
Oh, dude, some of the sugar caramelized on top. I'm gonna get you a good bite.
Okay, give me a really good bite. I'm so excited to see this like incredible rendition.
Yeah,
Because it looks gorgeous.
He had a spork on a GoPro in the drawer.
Give me a lot of cheese, please.
Yeah.
I like
Load
cheese.
it up on cheese. There we go.
Hairband? Oh my god, I
dude,
need it.
this is nuts.
That's
This is
too
nuts,
hot.
Nicole.
It's
not too hot.
I'm gonna burn.
It's not too hot.
I'm gonna
Okay,
die.
just wait. Just blow on it from afar. Not too much. Not too much. Not too much. Here, do you want me to go in with the cheese down?
I guess.
Dude, a cheesy orange chicken
You
though.
don't want to do.
Okay, that one's fine, but
Pizza Hut can't hide. In-N-Out can't hide. Not even the...
we got to decide if we're doing orange chicken, if we're going to do Babish or Weissman. Oh god, that looks good.
This is But Better episode 7. Or is it 6? Compete against Panda Express. Even for myself, years ago, I used to enjoy orange chicken, but it's genuinely been probably, I want to say like 6 years or so since I've had it. Whoa, 1 second. Got an important announcement. Merch is here.
Description.
The apron that everybody's been requesting, it is here.
Why not both? Because we're only doing one. I'm not doing two things this time, we're doing one thing. My man, by the way, this was 2 years ago. If you see what Weissman looks like now, holy hell, he's doing well.
I asked for a small beef with broccoli on the side, and they gave me this. And I did not realize it would be this small. Okay, so here is our orange chicken. I actually like this box, I will say.
It's a nice box.
I've always loved takeout boxes. I think they're mad cute. This sound... I feel like I remember this being better. It's not good. There's no flavor or texture or anything. Not crazy. Tell me this is not like kind of horrible.
I don't know why you're bashing on Panda Express. What did I ever do to you?
We are gonna win.
Okay, so first we need to make our orange chicken sauce. In a medium saucepan, you're gonna combine 3/4 of a cup or 170 grams of granulated sugar, 3/4 of a cup or 180 milliliters of white vinegar, a third a cup plus 1 tablespoon or 90 milliliters of double fermented soy sauce, or, regular, I don't know if you want to be bougie like me, and a 1/4 cup or 60 milliliters of water. Then the zest and juice of 1 door hinge. Mix all that together, and then bring that up to a boil over high heat. As soon as it comes to a boil, reduce your heat to medium and simmer. During that simmer time, optionally, you can add a splash of Shaoxing wine and a splash of Xinqian vinegar. Really threw myself under the bus with the pronunciation here. Then simmer for 8 to 10 minutes or until
you
the
did.
juice is about 25%. Then separately, you're going to mix together 1 tablespoon or 10 grams of cornstarch with 1 tablespoon of water until thoroughly mixed. Now you've got your slurry. Then whisk that into your hot sauce, and then simmer for an additional minute or until thickened with 23 C's. Then immediately to that, you're going to add 4 cloves of garlic grated, a 1-inch knob of ginger grated, and 1 to 2 red Fresno chilies finely minced. Now make sure that you're adding these at the end. Trust me, don't add them and boil it with it. You're going to make the garlic go bitter. You must add this at the end while it's still hot, and then let it steep. That's it. Then it's done. The sauce is done. It takes 15 minutes. Now, for the fried chicken, you're going to need 1.5 pounds of chicken thighs. Cut those into bite-sized pieces, about 1.5 inches thick. Lightly season them with salt. You could also add MSG if you wanted to, if you want to be really fancy. I chose not to do that. In a medium-sized bowl, combine 1 cup or 140 grams of cornstarch with half a cup or 75 grams of all-purpose flour. Whisk together until thoroughly combined.
Can I send you one of my favorite Weissman recipes? Or
Fancy little tricks.
potentially...
A splash of water, whisk that together, and you've got your dredge station set. Okay, so to properly coat your chicken, first toss a handful of pieces in the flour mixture. Once they're thoroughly coated, shake off the excess, place them in the egg mixture, toss
He didn't shake off the excess.
back into the flour mixture, coating every single surface. I don't want any wet spots. Place them to the side, and rinse and repeat with the rest of your chicken pieces. Once all your chicken's ready, prepare a large heavy bottom pot filled with oil. Let's say oil at least 3 inches deep. Preheat that oil to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Once it's nice and piping hot, fry your chicken in batches for about 3 to 5 minutes or until light golden. This won't get super dark. Once it's always being cooked on the inside, pull it out, let it slightly cool in a wire rack, place all your fried chicken in a bowl, drizzle with an appropriate amount of your sauce, toss like you see here until everything is completely coated. If it's not getting totally coated, add a little more sauce. Keep tossing until every little crevice is coated in sauce.
That looks good.
You fry the chicken, you coat it in the sauce, and, well, you eat it. Now, of course, optionally, you can put some green onion on top, maybe some fresh sliced red Fresno. It's up to you.
Wet hand, dry hand monster. Yep.
Come on. Obviously, 2 very different products. Flavor! This is a million miles better. It's salty, sweet, super packed umami. And it's got really good acidity to it, too. And you've got that punchy garlickiness. Whatever you want in your orange chicken, this has everything and more.
I do like and more.
Panda after eating that. Oh my god, no. It's not even a fair comparison. We won. I need you to come try this.
Ooh, these look delicious.
Right off the bat, which one do you think is better?
This one. There's more color.
That's it?
Well, it also looks better. It looks more crispy. Ooh, that's really good.
It's borderline tastes bad. We won, but better. Again, we always win. I would like to see someone who can take up the challenge, billion-dollar corporations. I'm just playing. Please don't send your attorneys.
Do you want to know what else sends their attorneys? Merch BDA.
I don't want to see your merch. I want to see the food, damn it. That apron is cool. Give me the goddamn... Son of a bitch! Alright, then fine. We're going back here. Okay, so... we have this orange chicken, and we have Babish's orange chicken. We have two different orange chickens, but regardless, orange chicken is going in. So, with that in mind, we have our potato cheese pancakes, our chicken adobo, which that was okay. That one was it was all right. Potato cheese pancakes, good. Chicken adobo, The macro-friendly buffalo chicken looked pretty dang good.
This might be the best chicken sandwich I've ever made.
I don't know about being the best chicken sandwich, but buffalo chicken and ranch, a good time. I think we're all happy with that. That's a good one. The honey garlic noodle dish thing, that was cool. That was too cool. Milk tea jelly, that was an option. Fucking monster pancakes. The garlic bread with steak and cheese. Our crocodile mac and cheese, and our orange chicken. So with that in mind, we have 9 options. I don't believe I can do 9 things in a poll. Can I do 9 things in a poll? Let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I add more? So like potato, chicken, buffalo, honey, milk. No, I cannot. I can only add 5 things. So, what are we getting rid of? That's the best question. I think chicken adobo is nice, but I think potato cheese pancake stays. I'm happy for that one to stay. Chicken adobo, unless anyone thinks I should keep it, I'll move around. Buffalo chicken sando, also, yeah. Honey garlic noodles, no. I don't want milk tea jelly. I don't want monster pancake. Steak and cheese, Crocodile mac and cheese, Orange chicken, I reckon goes in. So I have 3 options that I'm going to be putting into a poll. There are 2 options left. Out of this list, what are the other 2 things I should be adding to the poll? Now is the time to talk. So we can kind of get that sorted and we can get this vote going around. I'll let that run. The adobo was just very simple. I feel like we don't need that. Honey garlic nudes, maybe. Do we want to take a look at this again?
Delicious, low-calorie, and high-protein meal. These honey garlic chili crisp noodles are going to blow you away. Each serving has 40 grams of protein and only 11 grams of fat. It makes 5 500-calorie meals you can have for lunches all throughout the week. Let me show you how to make it. Grab boneless, skinless chicken breasts and build your marinade. Mix, and ideally let this marinate for at least 30 minutes. Add your air fryer to cook. Now we're going to make the sauce for the noodles. Start with cornstarch to thicken, add soy sauce, and mix. Then add the rest of your ingredients and mix until combined. This is the brand of noodles I used. It also comes with a sauce packet that you could use instead, but I wanted to make a homemade version just so everyone can make it. Once those are done, toss with the sauce and mix until combined. Slice up your cooked chicken breast. It should look ridiculously juicy like this.
I don't know how an air fryer does that, for
Chili
sure.
crisp, sesame seeds, and some green onions, and enjoy.
Like, it's not bad. I'm okay with that one. But, yeah. We'll make a vote. Take a poll. Penny, if you can get the others and tell them that we're going to start a poll. I'm thinking I get rid of milk tea jelly. And I'll get rid of steak and cheese. So we have 6 options. For the sake of it, getting my hands on crocodile sounds a little bit tricky. So I'm going to get rid of that. So we have 5 options. I'm going to start a poll. And we are going to decide which of these 5 are we making next month on stream. We have potato cheese pancake, buffalo chicken sandwich, honey garlic noodles. Man, come on, man. Type better. A monster pancake, and orange chicken. Gonna let that run for like 10 odd minutes. If one thing to make note as well is Rids, you did mention that you would want to be around for the next one. Whatever wins, you have to eat. Just letting you know. So I'm gonna start that poll. It's gonna run for 10 minutes. In that 10 minutes, I'll let you vote. So get to voting. I will be right back. But your decisions matter. Make sure it's something good. Because whatever it is, I'm going to make it on stream and I'll make it a recipe, so I'll put it on the Discord. Alrighty, I am back. How's the votes going? I think 10 minutes was a long vote, but that's fine. Looking at it, Orange Chicken is in the lead. If you haven't voted yet, vote now. Polls up. What are we making? Potato cheese pancake, buffalo chicken, honey garlic noodles, monster pancake, or orange chicken. Honey garlic noodles getting no votes. I think that is a fair one to say it's out. But we'll see how it goes. Mano, thank you for paying your stream tax. Once again, everybody, pay your stream taxes. End of financial year, you'll get your tax back. It's a good time to make sure you pay for it. So, I'm pretty keen on making orange chicken myself and the potato cheese pancakes. Either one of those. Be a nice time. Buffalo chicken sandwich as well. Not a bad idea. I think I might actually just do that personally. It looked like it was pretty, except for the bread, pretty like low in intake. Might be good for calorie intake. Might be fine. But that's all well and good. But how are we feeling? How are we doing tonight? What are we up to tonight? Like, what are we playing? What are we hanging out to do? I might close these out now so I have all the tabs closed. Fucking milk tea jelly. And Penny, what was that Weissman video? Just link it in here, because I closed out community chest. Which next time it'll obviously open up again. You'll be able to submit videos, and then it'll be closed off before stream as well, just so that way we've got a nice list, and I'm not going to be running around to try and get it all while we're streaming. So while we're here, if you haven't yet, chuck in your votes. We are doing a cooking stream next month. We're deciding, what are we cooking? Just got home from work? Fuck yeah, dude. I mean, like, sucks it's so late. What you cooking tonight? Well, after Georgia gets back from where she's at, we're gonna go make burgers. I made fresh bread rolls. It's a good time. Next month, we are making one of these options from scratch. Potato cheese pancake, buffalo chicken sandwich, monster pancake, or orange chicken. Monster pancake is not a large pancake. It is a pancake made with monster. It is disgusting. Orange chicken seems to be getting a bit of love at the moment. We just have to decide which one of those chickens we'd have to make. Otherwise, buffalo chicken sandwich, potato cheese pancake, good time. I voted the sandwich. Fuck yeah, Mano. I voted for Kodos. I like sandwiches. Sandwiches are a good time. I could do a sandwich special, which in case anyone wasn't around on Monday, we are doing a sandwich special coming up soon. I wrote down in a stream a sandwich that we decided through marbles. And I'm going to make that sandwich. I just have to get myself sourdough bread. And beetroot. And salt and vinegar chips. And chicken. And I have barbecue sauce. I need to get peri sauce because I only have sriracha in this house. But we're going to make a sandwich. Can you post the sandwich ingredients? I want to make it too. Yeah, absolutely. Before I go to make it, before we go live, I'm going to, like, the day before, I'm going to put up, like, a shopping list in the Discord of everything that we're going to be getting. So that people can make it at home with us. And open invite to Melbourne friends to come over and eat this sandwich as well. I did throw Adam under a bridge to say that he had to come and eat it. But, like, genuinely, people want to come hang out when I do cooking streams. Are you streaming you making burgers? I'm not sure yet. I've only been up for like an hour and a half, so I feel like I should. And I might. So we'll wait and see. Just really depends when Georgia comes in. I don't know if she's home yet. I don't know. I thought that was the garage, but it's a plane flying over. Poll is coming to a close. If you haven't got your vote in, get it in now. It looks like our winner just by a vote. So if your votes at the moment, potato cheese, pancake, or buffalo chicken sandwich, I would suggest changing your vote now as... Yep, there we go. Orange chicken has won. Congratulations. Our next cooking stream, our next big one, is going to be orange chicken. There will be more cooking streams in between then, so do make sure you come back and check it out. For now, I'm waiting for Penny to send me that damn video. Is there a date for that? I will get a date and I'll send it to you. I'll make sure to announce things in advance instead of the day of, for when it comes to cooking streams. But now is also a good time to let everyone know that Monday is a special stream. What I wanted to do for Valentine's Day didn't go ahead, but a new idea came up because Monster Prom Road Trip came out. I have played Monster Prom. I have played Monster Prom 2. We've done Monster Prom 2 Summer Camp on stream. So I figured, let's do Road Trip. It's not going to be just myself. I'm going to have 2 guests. One of which is It's Matt IRL and K-Day Mayday. So the 2 of them are going to use up one of their Matt Mondays to come stream with me, and we're going to play Monster Prom together. The new Road Trip, new visual novel, voices galore, and potentially dying. So I'm excited. It's coming Monday night. It'll be a good time. And then next Thursday, I think, I don't have my stream schedule up, but let me go back to camera. What am I doing next week? I think I have something planned for next Thursday. Nope, I have nothing planned for next Thursday. So I need to get sorted on what I'm doing next Thursday as well. I'm sure we'll work something out. I made this to the T and it was fantastic. Oh, okay. Oh. You know what? I want to make this. That looks incredible just from the thumbnail. Folks, it is a meatball sub. I don't care what anyone says. Subway is great. Subway meatball sub on Italian herbs and cheese is a good meal.
Hard, nice cheese.
Oh, she sent me the
Told me,
link.
Josh, this one's too easy for you. You gotta do something else. But you know, it's not always just about
Sent
winning.
to me with a
Sometimes it's about
timestamp.
making a point.
Oh.
Okay, so welcome back to But Better, episode number... Every single episode I forget. So we're making Subway meatball sandwiches. Now, let me just quickly point something out here. I believe technically if there's meatballs in a sub sandwich, it's technically a hero. So it's a meatball hero. The words meatball sandwich don't really roll off the tongue. But when you do it properly, in my opinion, this is one of the greatest sub sandwiches on the planet.
There we go.
So with all that said, let's make this.
I like how whenever you look up Subway, you're just surrounded by them. This person grabs the bread, rips it open, like there's a piece of it like missing, left it like that. The meatballs just get like,
Mano, stop it.
tears the cheese.
You're a
off, throws
legend.
the cheese on. She's like, you want to toast it? Puts it, wraps it
Oh.
up, and throws it in the bag. I mean, look at the way it's bent. Look at the way this is bent.
Yeah, because it's like a...
So steamy. Why?
Yeah, because it's wrapped in paper.
Ew, my hand
It's hot and wrapped in paper. What did he want?
What is that? People actually begged me not to do this recipe. Where's the cut mark? Is it here or is it here?
Oh, dear.
This is the appetizer.
It's still a good sub.
It tastes like meatballs with hot salsa. It is iconic. It does taste the same as it always has, but look at this. That's not
Yeah, it's
right.
fine.
I think we should show them how it's done. Let's start with our bread. Get the bowl of a stand
Mm-hmm.
mixer or a regular bowl. People are always complaining, Josh, not everyone has a stand mixer. Yeah. Okay, use your hands, pal, and add 3.5 cups or 500 grams of all-purpose flour. Do a flip to celebrate not spilling any flour. 1 tablespoon or 13 grams of granulated sugar, and 2 teaspoons or 5 grams of fine sea salt. Give that some whiskey business until thoroughly combined. Now from here, you're gonna add 2 tablespoons or 30 grams of room temperature lard, bacon
That's
fat, or short.
early.
Obviously, bacon fat would 120% slap. Then using 2 forks, blend that into the flour till you get fine little crumbs in there. Separately, you're gonna get 1 1/4 cup or 295 milliliters of warm water at around 100 degrees Fahrenheit. And
Now
you're
he
gonna
says
get 1
tepid
tablespoon
water
or 10
like a
grams of instant yeast. Now, assuming you know
fancy
yeast is
man.
live, you don't need to let it sit. Pop your dough onto your stand mixer with the dough hook attachment. Begin mixing on medium-low speed. Add your yeasty boys to your flour mixture. Then just let it do its thing. Mix that until it forms a nice, beautiful dough. After that, well, just let it keep mixing and kneading the dough for about 3 to 5 minutes or until it's nice and smooth. Once you get a smooth, chunky little man, gently form that into a nice taut ball. Plop it in a lightly greased bowl. Cover with plastic wrap and let it rise at room temperature for 1 hour or until doubled. This is very basic. You guys have heard me say this a billion times. Now that your little man is all grown up, punch him down, lightly flour a work surface, dump them out, and then divide into 2 equal pieces. To shape these, you're just going to take an individual piece, roll it into a light ball, and then begin rolling it into a cylinder. Slowly working your
we
way
roll
out.
into
You get a
cylinder.
tapered, about 12-inch long log. Place one on a parchment lined
Penny,
baking
when you
sheet
made this,
bag.
did you make the bread too?
You're going to need 2 different baking sheets, obviously. Drape it with a damp towel and let it proof for about 20 minutes. Now, once that's done, take a sharp knife, a razor, or a lame, and score it lengthwise at a 45-degree angle all the way across the entire length of the dough. Optionally, you can add a little grating of some Parmesan.
I did. It was so good.
Whatever hard, nice
Italian herbs and cheese. We're making an Italian herbs and cheese roll.
You're first going to get a 10-inch skillet, fill it with just about an inch of water, bring that to a boil, and as soon as it comes to a boil, you're going to open your oven, which has been preheated to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, put in your dough.
Oh, I've heard of
stir
doing
in
this.
Water on a rack underneath your dough, close the oven, close the door, and let it steam bake for 8 minutes. After that 8 minutes is up, immediately and quickly remove your steaming pan. Close the door and let it bake an additional 20 to 25
Havoc, how you
Once
doing,
done, you
baby?
get a beautiful golden
That's a
brown
good looking roll.
sub-sandwich bread. Then let it cool until
I feel like as he was like rolling it out though, would he not have just like kind of done taut underneath as he like rolls and goes under so it stops being a pointed edge?
completely room temp. Now let's talk about our meatballs. I really prefer meatballs with a little bit of pork and a little bit of beef. So for the beef, I've got 1
Oh, he's straight up making the mince.
grinding and half a pound
Yeah, I ain't doing that.
Boston butt to equal out to 1 pound of ground beef and half a pound.
I used to have a meat grinder. Not anymore.
but, you know,
And I also don't own a KitchenAid yet.
Once that's ground, just
If you subscribe, it helps me afford one.
In a separate bowl, whisk together 2
Or, you
eggs
know,
to completely
gift
combine,
me one
then
for
add
my
1/3
wedding.
cup or 12 grams of grated Parmigiano Reggiano, 1 teaspoon or 2 grams of finely ground fennel seeds, 1 tablespoon of finely chopped fresh oregano leaves, 3 slices of finely chopped prosciutto.
Oh.
Optionally, a little bit of fresh
Just
grated
steal
cheddar,
Josh.
mix it together until combined, add some fresh ground black
Put it
pepper,
in your registry? No, we don't. We don't do gifts. Like we don't actually have a registry. We're not doing gifts at all for our wedding.
tiny little splash of milk just to help that
We're like,
hydrate,
just
then
bring a
add in
card.
knead, mix until
So like
everything's
everybody who comes to my wedding just needs to bring a card, and you know if you want to throw money in there, that's fine too.
Watch me drop this in the bowl and it bounces. It's got some boing, you know what I mean?
Like
Now this next part is
paying a
pretty
lot of money
straightforward.
for
You
this
take your
wedding.
meat and you
Please throw some money in
balls. You
there.
don't need to do anything fancy, okay? Just use your hands and cup your balls. It's not too hard. Now if you shape these
Dude, they're really,
balls
like-
as much as possible, you should get around 24 total beautifully round.
Those those are really well round.
For the large skillet, here I have a 12-inch saute pan. Fill it up with about 3.5 tablespoons of high heat oil. Set it onto your stove at medium-high heat.
Stealing Josh would be hard. I'd have to pay for his flights and his accommodation, and then I actually got to pay him for his time. I feel like that would take a long time.
Every single side. Personally, I think 2 solid good sears is perfectly fine.
We had a group organized for everyone to give you a $20 Kmart air fryer. I already have that, but thank you.
Once you're done searing your balls,
That
remove
was
them and set them to the side. We get a really simple sauce here.
I genuinely do have like a cheap air fryer. I was just like, yeah, I'll get one. Let's see how I use it. I use it. I use it a lot.
In your pan, then just let that saute, stirring occasionally until the majority of the fat has rendered out and you got some nice little crispy jewels. Then add 5
I do
cloves
like
of finely
that.
sliced garlic. Let that saute for about
Oh,
20
I
seconds
like
or until
garlic.
fragrant. Then add a 28-ounce can of crushed San Marzano tomatoes. Season that lightly with salt and pepper. Bring that up to a light simmer over medium heat. Add your meatballs back. And then let that simmer until the meatballs are completely and totally cooked. About 8 to 10 minutes. Taste and adjust the salt and pepper levels if you need more. Now, to assemble the
When is
sandwich,
your wedding?
half a cup
Next
loaf.
year.
Now you're gonna cut through the center to
Start
open
of
this bad
next
boy up,
year?
but don't cut all the way through. Leave that back end piece intact. It's the
What?
traditional way. Place it under your
Oh,
grill
right,
for
right,
about
right, right.
2 to 3 minutes or until nicely toasted. Now, optionally, while that's toasted,
I think I want to get
put
Jessie
together
one for her wedding, but
some olive oil, a couple
oh,
grated cloves of garlic, maybe some flaky salt in there. A little
I'll make sure to
pepper.
tell her.
Once it's done
Oh,
toasting, just brush
happy
it
for you,
with
man.
olive
Thanks, man.
oil. We're really just trying to maximize this sandwich experience, but you don't have to do it if you don't want to, right, brother? The next part isn't rocket science. Get your balls and put them on the bread. All right, that's the last of those jokes. All right, I'm sorry.
Dude, so it looks like that's a lot of meatballs in a meatball sub. I'm
Top
just
your
saying.
meatballs with as much sliced provolone as your heart desires. Put it back under the broiler just until the cheese is melted like so.
Oh.
Add a generous, fresh grating of Parmigiano Reggiano. Then finally, top this beautiful beast with some finely chiffonade fresh basil. And that is a beautiful meatball sub.
That is a really good looking meatball sub.
Just by looking at it.
We haven't told him, but Mano, the wedding's tomorrow. Oh? The wedding's tomorrow? Oh. No. I'm so not prepared. Simple as that, really? Yeah, simple.
Do you really? We won, all right? Obviously, we're gonna do a taste test, but this is like the crunch. You can taste every little component: olive oil, garlic. You got the 2 different kinds of fresh ground meat, prosciutto.
Something that I know, I watch him do this in all of his videos when he does his butt better, is that he wants to make it as nice as possible, but he always makes things large. And like the reason fast food sells well, apart from just tasting good, is that the size of fast food like Subway is that it's something you can hold. And you can take a full bite of like a Subway sandwich and it's not going to be like, like you can just, you're not grinding into a giant sandwich. You were taking a bite of a small sub. In saying that, that looks delicious.
Okay, so sandwich number 1.
Did these two break up? I don't see her in videos.
I like the first sandwich. I was really.
Which one? So why do you like number 1 more?
I liked the crunch of it. I thought there was more.
The crunch.
That were going and happening. And then sandwich number 2 just tasted. I don't really taste like anything. This one is just like a higher quality sandwich. This
Looks
one-
delicious. It really does look
I'm
delicious.
excited for people to try this at home, like and make it. I don't do it justice.
Oh, I say the same thing when I see Rids.
To a delicious meaty lamb.
Now I did a TikTok with her recently. Oh, that's good. That's good. That is a solid one. Thank you for that, Penny. Speaking of Penny, last night I made lasagna for the first time. I'd never made lasagna before, so I figured on Tuesday night I would prepare it so that Wednesday night I could just throw it in the oven and cook it. Little did I know, apparently that's like the best way to do it, is to actually leave it overnight and then cook it. I had no idea. That's fine. But I will own up, I used jar sauce and had Penny give me a stern talking to about why I need to stop that. Like, that's what I reckon's already done his explanations, blah, 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 blah. But, whatever. Jar sauce was fine. Here's the biggest thing. Penny gave me a recipe for bolognese sauce. It's wonderful. It just takes time. Like, I had to we put it all together, and I had to let it sit there and simmer for about an hour for the sauce to actually reduce into what I need for lasagna. I have a 4-hour recipe for barbecue sauce, right? Good things take time, but I don't have time. I work 9 to 5. I got to come home. I want to stream. I want to play games. I want to watch TV, but also I have to make dinner. That shit takes time. I ain't got time, so I'll use jar sauce because jar sauce takes 5 minutes. And we done. But, as it is, that bolognese sauce was great. Especially in a lasagna. So it was a whole night before prep. Making lasagna sheets. I made the best friggin', what's that thing called? Roux. So I made my own bechamel sauce, and it was, it was so velvety smooth. I'd never made it like that before. It was so good. Hey, George is coming home now. That's good. If you want to see a photo of it, look no further than Discord. Ethan has a Discord, and Moobot timed it perfectly. If you want to see it, join our Discord. We have a bunch of hobby channels you can join into, so you just got to go to that roles and rules area, click on what ones you want to see, and if you check the Food Network, it will have a photo of the finished product of this lasagna. I was very happy with it. It tasted great. Georgia said it tasted great. That's really all that matters. The person that I am feeding needs to tell me it was good. That's all I need. Sorted. All right. Well, I'd never shame you, Ethan, on the other hand. Well, yeah, no. That's fair. You can. Can't even be fucked waiting for the microwave to finish. Really glad you like it, though. Just that before there's... Okay, yeah, Garfield was crying. He was upset the mouse. What? Okay. Well, I'm going to just find out now. So I will be right back. Oh god, I went beer back at this damn playlist, started playing something that's gonna get me demonetized. This is gonna come back to bite me. I'm gonna let the song play. It's fine. Where is... What the hell? The person I was gonna raid is having a subathon. He's doing a subathon. It was like 22 hours left and he's not online. Where did he go? Excuse me a second, I need to find Late Night Liam. Did he end it? What happened? 1 hour ago. Gonna go to the beach and do the sunset, but then I have to take a break from subathon. It's 40 degrees Celsius today and tomorrow with no proper aircon. It's honestly killing the vibe. I'll pause the timer and do a maid outfit when I get back. I'm really sorry. Okay. He has stopped the timer because it is 40 degrees in Adelaide and he's gonna die. Are you streaming burger making? No. I'm going to end stream here. So we're going to be 2 hour stream. Short stream, I know. But Monday, Matt, Kay, and myself playing Monster Prom. Be sure to tune in, and I will obviously... I'll put up everything about the burgers in the Discord, so if you haven't yet, join the Discord, and I'll put up photos once it's all done. So, for now, let's go... Let's go raid Kade Mayday. So we're going to be streaming with her on Monday. So be sure to check back on then. Have a good weekend. I'm going to hopefully go see Cocaine Bear. I don't know yet. But until then, stay solid. Happy birthday. And I don't have messages for people when we raid. So like, what do we say? It's a raid, hide the stash. That's usually what Guy says. I don't know if we do that. I don't know. Just say hi. You know, just say hi. Smoke coke or cook triangle. Well, no. Okay, let's no. That will make no sense. Just say hi to them. They're a good person. Very polite. Very entertaining to watch. They are playing Project Eden's Garden at the moment, so it should be a good time. Until next time, friends. See you later. I'd say happy birthday, babe, but I don't get banned. We'll do it another time. But happy birthday raids are coming back. Don't you worry. Next time. Just say hi. Just say hi.